In a land far away, in a small town on the outskirts of a bustling city, there lived a young girl named Sarah. Sarah came from a humble family, struggling to make ends meet. Her clothes were often faded, threadbare, and well-worn, a stark contrast to the trendy and expensive outfits her classmates wore. Sarah was despised and mocked by her peers at school for her modest attire. They called her names and made her the subject of their ridicule. But Sarah had something that no one could see at first glance, a heart full of kindness and a spirit that refused to be crushed. Despite the harsh treatment she endured, Sarah remained resolute and focused on her studies. She was a bright student, and her teachers admired her dedication. They recognized her potential and encouraged her to pursue her dreams. Sarah's favorite place was the town library, where she would lose herself in books and gain knowledge far beyond her years. One day, a new student named Lily transferred to Sarah's school. Lily was from a well-to-do family and was known for her fashionable clothes and expensive accessories. She quickly became the center of attention, and her clique of friends grew, leaving Sarah feeling even more isolated. One afternoon, as Sarah was in the library reading, she heard a soft sobbing coming from the corner. It was Lily, crying quietly. Curiosity got the better of her, and she approached the girl who had seemingly everything but was now in tears. "Are you okay?" Sarah asked gently. Lily looked up, surprised to find someone showing concern for her. She wiped her tears and explained that her friends had abandoned her after a silly argument, leaving her feeling alone and misunderstood. Sarah, who had experienced loneliness and isolation for a long time, sympathized with Lily. She offered a comforting smile and shared some encouraging words. Sometimes people don't see beyond the surface. It's not about what you wear or where you come from, it's about who you are inside. If you ever need a friend, I'm here for you. Lily was taken aback by Sarah's kindness. She realized that the girl she had initially dismissed as poor and insignificant was offering her a hand in friendship. The two girls spent the afternoon talking, sharing their dreams, and discovering they had more in common than they thought. Over time, Sarah and Lily's friendship grew stronger. Lily learned the true value of kindness, humility, and the strength that came from within, rather than from material possessions. She started to stand up for Sarah when others ridiculed her, and slowly, the school began to change. As Sarah and Lily's friendship became more prominent, others saw the error in their judgment and began to treat Sarah with respect. They realized that the clothes she wore were irrelevant to her character and that she was one of the most incredible people they had ever met. Sarah's heartwarming story began to influence her classmates, teaching them a valuable lesson about not judging others based on appearances. Years passed, and Sarah and Lily remained the best of friends. Both went on to achieve their dreams, proving that success had nothing to do with one's economic background. Sarah became a renowned author, using her experiences to write books that inspired people all over the world. Lily pursued her passion for social justice, working to help those in need and advocating for compassion and understanding. The story of the poor girl who was despised by everyone at school because of her cheap clothes became a powerful symbol of resilience and kindness. It reminded people that true beauty and strength lie within, waiting to be discovered, and that the most profound friendships often begin in the unlikeliest of places. As the years went by, Sarah and Lily's friendship remained unwavering, and the impact of their story continued to grow. The small town library, where they had first met, became a symbol of their enduring friendship. The community rallied around the library, and it soon received a generous donation to renovate and expand its offerings. The once quiet library became a vibrant center for education and inspiration, attracting people from all walks of life. The town's children, inspired by Sarah's success, formed a book club where they discussed stories of kindness and resilience. They also organized fundraisers to help underprivileged students get the supplies they needed for school. Lily, with her passion for social justice, started a charity foundation that focused on providing clothing and educational resources to disadvantaged children. She often spoke at schools, sharing her story of transformation from a superficial teenager to a compassionate advocate for change. One day, a renowned filmmaker, Emily Rogers, visited the town while on a research trip for her next project. She was drawn to the library's story, the friendship of Sarah and Lily, and the community's dedication to helping others. Emily decided that this story deserved a broader audience and proposed making a documentary about it. The documentary, titled Threads of Kindness, became an international sensation, touching the hearts of people worldwide. It showcased the transformation of Sarah and Lily's friendship and the positive impact it had on their community. It highlighted the enduring message that true worth is measured by one's character and compassion, rather than by their appearance or material possessions. As Threads of Kindness gained popularity, it led to an outpouring of support for the small-town library, allowing it to expand even further and provide more resources to those in need. Sarah and Lily were invited to speak at schools and conferences, spreading their message of kindness and resilience. One day, a surprise visitor arrived at the town library. It was Sarah's long-lost aunt, who had been searching for her niece for years. She had recently come into a substantial inheritance and wanted to reconnect with her family. Sarah's aunt, moved by her niece's incredible journey, used her newfound wealth to establish a scholarship fund to help talented but underprivileged students pursue their dreams. The story of Sarah, Lily, and the small-town library had come full circle. The humble girl who was once despised for her cheap clothes had not only found a lifelong friend in Lily, but had also inspired a movement of kindness and change. The community had rallied together, and their story had reached the world, leaving viewers everywhere with the powerful message that genuine friendships, kindness, and the willingness to make a difference could transform lives and entire communities.